I absolutely loved Abigail, the latest movie from Radio Silence. Now, who the hell is Radio Silence? Well, they've done Ready or Not, two of the latest Scream movies, and now Abigail, which is a vampire movie. If you've not seen the trailers, basically this group of, let's call them criminals, they kidnap this child named Abigail, who's a ballerina, only to discover that she is a vampire. Now, the reveal that she's a vampire doesn't come until much later in the movie, so it kind of feels like a spoiler, and it's unfortunate in that way, but the marketing definitely tells you it outright. And the reason I don't feel bad about letting you know that is because there are so many other twists and turns along the way on this thrill ride that I absolutely enjoyed. And I think, too, from that perspective, like, it'd be hard to root for going into something where these people just literally kidnap this little girl, right? Like, that would seem very sadistic and irredeemable in many ways. So the fact that she's a vampire, it's like, it's okay that they kidnapped her because, she's worse than them. I gotta say, like, these guys as directors know how to handle a lot of characters within the scene, certainly, through their work with Scream and stuff like that, they've really gained that. And that shines here because this group of, kidnappers each has a very specific point of view, who they are, and how they fit into the story. And that really elevates it. It's one of those horror movies that it's not like outright scary. It's not your edge of your seat, like you're about to get a jump scare every 2 seconds. And it's very funny. Now, it's not like a comedic horror film in that way, but it's one of those, like, you will just have a blast with, given the premise. It is gory in that way, and it doesn't shy away from that gore. Which sounds, it's not, I'm thinking of the word, but basically it's not, it's over the top as it is. It's not disingenuous, okay? That's not the word I was searching for. It's not gratuitous, which seems odd because there's so much blood, but it's not, in an odd way, it's not gratuitous. So I think they really pull off quite a lot in this movie. They really lean into the lore of vampires in a way that you don't see a lot. I think vampire lore in many ways gets oversimplified. Here, they add layers to it without confusing you, which is the really beautiful part. And like I said, the whole cast shines, led by Melissa Barrera, I think is how you officially pronounce her name. Kathryn Newton, who's one of my favorite actresses, does a fantastic job. Giancarlo Esposito is in this. Alisha Weir, I believe is how you pronounce the little girl's name. Like, she is phenomenal. Like, this whole movie really hinges on her performance of being both sweet and innocent, but also menacing. And I think she was 12, certainly no more than 14 at the time that she did the movie. What she's able to pull off, man, she is that bow on top of everything else. Angus Cloud, R.I.P., is in this movie. I think he does a wonderful performance. And just, everyone else that rounds it out, phenomenal too. I got nothing but good things to say. I mean, it's not for everybody, but it is one of those movies that's just a blast. Not that it's like Deep Blue Sea or Tremors, but like, whereas those movies, kind of leaned into the genre, let's say, but knew they were also having fun with it. I think this has a lot of fun with itself. And tells a good story. And just the people that I saw it with in the theater, they seem to be really enjoying themselves. So, if it sounds like something you might be interested in, then I promise you it is. If not, then obviously don't go. But if and when you do see it, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. So, let me know.